Hi students, in this video we're going to look at how to use trigonometry to calculate the area of a triangle. Okay, so after watching this video you should be able to understand how the area of a triangle can be calculated when we know two sides and the included angle. And then using that formula that we develop, apply it and calculate the area of a triangle. A few things to remember. So the labeling of our sides of a right angle triangle, hypotenuse, adjacent and opposite, remembering our trig ratios, in particular here sine, and then remember the formula for the area of a triangle, half base times perpendicular height. We'll be using those to help create a new formula to calculate the area of a triangle. All right, so using trigonometry we can calculate the area of a triangle using two sides and the included angle. So considering the triangle below, we know the area of a triangle is equal to half base times height. Now thankfully B is our base here, that side makes sense. H is our height. Now by considering this angle here, so this angle here is C, or capital C. Let's write that a little bit neater. As a capital C, we can express H in terms of our angle C and our side A. So that side's our hypotenuse, that's our adjacent, that's our opposite. So we can say that sine C equals H, little h, over A. Rearranging that, A times sine C actually equals our value for H. Our perpendicular height is equal to A times the sine of our angle C. Now substituting that back into our formula, the area of our triangle is going to be half B times A sine big C. It's rearranging that so it looks a little bit nicer. The area of our triangle is half A times B, half of this length times the sine of the included angle between them. And this formula helps us work out the area of a triangle if we know two of the sides and also the included angle. So the area of a triangle is equal to half the product. So half product means multiplication of the two sides and the A and B, and the sine of the included angle, sine big C. That formula we can use to calculate area of a triangle. So in this example, we've got a side of 7, a side of 10, and our included angle of 72. So A, B, big C. The area of our triangle equals half AB sine C, which equals half times 7 times 10 times sine 72 degrees, straight into the calculator, equals 33.29 centimeters squared for the area of our triangle. And that answer makes sense. Looking at the size of our triangle, right? And that's how we use that new rule to calculate the area of a triangle when we know two sides and the included angle. All right, now let's determine the value of x. So let's find out the length of this side, given the area of the triangle is 24 centimeters squared. So we'll call that A, we'll call that B, and that angle in between is big C. So the area of our triangle equals half A times B times sine C, which equals 24 centimeters squared. Substituting in our values, half x times 6 times sine 24 degrees equals 24. Half of 6 is 3, so x times 3 sine 24 degrees equals 24. dividing both sides by 3 sine 24 degrees divided by 3 sine 24 degrees. So x equals 24 divided by 3 sine 24 degrees, which equals 9.83 centimeters for that length. Using the same sort of rule, just doing some rearranging to find a different value. Right, after watching this video, you should be able to understand how the area of a triangle can be calculated when we know the two sides and the interior angle, and then use that formula to calculate the area of a triangle.